Stinky, stinky fur face. Sup, y'all? It's your boy Stinky Farface. So today we're going to be playing a game called Dredge, and this is part of our October Halloween Scary Games of October for Halloween series. This was recommended to me as a cozy fishing game. This might be a good one to put on if you just want to fall asleep. This is a good background noise game. I played a little bit of it, and then I realized that it quickly got a little bit creepy. I experienced something called thalassophobia, and it's a fear of the ocean. But it's not really a fear of the water itself, because I don't have a problem with water, except in like high quantities, and if it's coming at you really fast. In moderation, water is no issue. That went down the wrong pipe. It's more so a fear of what is in the water. When I was little and just in a swimming pool, I was 100% convinced that there was a shark behind me sometimes, and I would try to get out of the water as fast as I could. But when it comes to the ocean, I am terrified of large creatures that we don't even know of yet. So scrape off the barnacles, clean your poop deck, and buckle up, because we're about to go out to the high sea to do some fishing. Here we go. So far, this don't seem too bad. Ooh, job listing. An angler is wanted. Hey, that's us. I'd recognize us anywhere. Ominous fog. Ooh. A shipwreck. We hit a rock. The morning light. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I have had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Alright, let's undock. Whoosh. Okay. So I played a little bit of this already. And then I quickly said I'm going to stop so we can do a video. Alright, rotate, adjust the height. Alright, yes. Alright. Let's fish. Alright, so I have to hit X. Ooh. Whenever it's on the green. Alright, we got a blue mackerel. 17 centimeters. Alright, it is in fresh condition. Let's do another one. Alright, that was 16. Alright. That was also 16. Alright, so my first catch was the most impressive. Hey, 21. What? The description says practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Oh, they're all practically worthless. Alright, that's great. Ooh, a yellow trophy. A 28 centimeter. Alright. Oh no. Alright, so we depleted that. I forgot to keep an eye on the stock. Alright, really quick, I want to check the audio. Alright, so it's seeming like it's okay. And gosh, I hope it stays that way. Alright, this seems a little bit different. What is this? Oh, you don't have the right equipment for the spot. Oh, okay, so what do I need? Alright, shallow water. So I need a... Oh, and there's a shark over there. Oh, and then there's a gold bottle over here. Alright, I got you, bruh. Boom, collect. 20th August 1927, added to the cabin. Alright, let's... Messages. Ah, that's a lot to read. Alright, morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Great Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I could see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Alright, so some people try to take a honeymoon here? Ominous. Alright, I'm curious. What do I need? Alright, I need an oceanic. Alright, let's just try to fish here. Alright, got it. Alright, 15 centimeters. Oh. Let's keep going. Alright, hey, that's a 22. What was my trophy? 28. Alright. So it says stock low. I don't want to overfish, so why don't we leave the stock going? Alright, let's try this. Boom. Ooh. Alright, we got something new. Oh man, the stock is low. Boom. You know what, let's leave it. I don't want to overfish that location. Alright, that looks like some manta rays or something. Alright, I don't have the right equipment. Let's go to this one. Oh, where did the fish go? Alright. Alright. Starting to be nighttime. Oh. Haha. We got a trophy squid. 33 centimeters. That squid was bigger than the mackerel. It's a huge squid. Alright, I'd say you're just about done. Yeah, right. Alright, good enough. Alright, let's bring it in. Alright, starting to get dark. Exposure to the fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Okay. And then why don't we go with our lights off, see if we start to panic more. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we have a boat full of fish now. Alright, you step onto the dock at Great Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off into town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you need to sell the fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Alright, fishmonger. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. All right, so I got this one. That's a good one. Oh, so it was $650. Oh, but money's being taken away from my debt. All right, got it. Boom. How much was this one? Ooh, $8. And then that one was 8 too. 7, 9. So this one was worth more than the trophy one. I wonder why. 8, and then 10. Man, that was a good one. How much is this one? 16. All right. 16. All right, so for the squid, 12, 14, and the trophy one, 16. Boom. All right. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? All right, this is a research part. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. All right, the shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to the damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Oh man, above the waterline. That means something else. It wasn't bumping into something. They were attacked. Alright, take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. So we have one research part. Alright, so that's for shallow water. That's for shallow water. That's some engines. You know what? I could use a second engine. And then that's a light. Why don't we get a second engine going? Boom. 2-hour install. Alright, so we got 2 engines now. This one goes 14 knots. That goes 10 knots. I have $27. It's at the top right. I think the next thing I want to get, maybe a better light. Because I technically have no light installed. And then, like, fishing pole. What do I have right now? I have coastal water fishing pole. Alright. And this is for shallow water. Alright. Well, I could get this one for $75. But I need more money. Alright, let's go get some more fish. Alright. Going out to get more fish. Doop, 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 doop. Alright, here's a fishing spot. Getting that squid. Here we go. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, I don't want to overfish it. Wait, I don't even know if it sticks around. You know what? Let's overfish it. Hey, that was a good call. 34 centimeters. Alright. It is very, very crowded. What's this? Alright, let's get the camera on our side. Inspect. The lighthouse towers above. Lighthouse? The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Okay. It's just a lighthouse, man. It's not that deep. Man, it's so foggy. Yeah, man. Oh, that's just some wood. Oh, I see something gold off in the horizon. But let's fish. Alright, more squid. Man. I didn't realize that this would be a squid game. Alright. Alright, I don't have the right equipment for that. Alright, let's go get this bottle. That's a bottle, right? Yep, that's a bottle. Alright, added to the cabin. Message in a... Alright, August 21st. Here we go. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is some of the concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Alright. So he's thinking that he did something wrong, and he incurred the wrath of the ocean gods. Why don't you do that? I'm really good at Tetris. Alright, here we go. And I did really good with shapes back in kindergarten. Alright, so this cod, 1 meter. Alright, this was 90 centimeters, 67 centimeters, and 1 meter. Awesome. Alright, depleted. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's start heading back. I don't want them to go bad. Man, it would be really cool, like, on Sea of Thieves, how, like, you could play some, like, sea shanty music. I think every game would benefit from having sea shanties. Alright, can I catch this yet? Not yet, not yet, not yet. What is this? A floating buoy that serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Alright. This is a nice, cozy game. Alright, so I have $27 remaining in my debt. Alright, I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay above the normal price. Alright, tell me about the order. They've asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright might be able to sort that out for you. Okay, so $17 for this prize squid. Alright, 13, 13, 13, 13, and 14. Ooh. Alright, this cod, 16 for a normal one, 22 for the prize one, then 18 and 15. Alright, sweet. How much debt do I have? Alright, hey, I only got $3.59 more. This is a cheap boat. Alright, so we have to get a shallow water one. Alright, fishing speed. That's the only difference. So for 150, I could get fishing speed boosted by 30%. So this one has 10% fishing speed. This has 40%. Alright, let's get that. Boom. Alright, that was a quick 3 hours. Sweet. Alright, and then how much for... Alright, there we go. Alright. A light bulb. $180? Oh my gosh. Alright, yep, that's what we're going to do next. Now, at the top of the screen, You can see that little half circle with blue in it, and it's about to be nighttime. So why don't we rest for a little bit? Boom. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Alright. Hey, the mayor has something to say. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yes. Alright. Pick it up. Move it over here. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. Well, that's gross. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Alright, I already forgot where he told me to go. Alright, pursuits. Deliver the package. To the east. So we're going to Little Marrow to the east. Oh, wait, Little Marrow. That is... We've been hearing about that in the messages in the bottle. Alright, so let's go east. And we have a compass. There we go. Alright. Wait, is it just this town right here? There she be. Over yonder. I do enjoy cozy games. What? A delivery? Let's see. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't seem much. But it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. All right, sorry, man. I'm still waking up. All right. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Alright, let's see. Trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that? No. Ah, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you may happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Nope, nothing. I got a research part, but that ain't for you, bruh. Alright. So I delivered the package. Ooh. We could catch this now. We have a new rod. Alright. Stingray. Wow, this takes up a lot of space. You know what? I can maybe catch 2 of these. Alright, yeah, that's it. Man, I hope that pays good. I could probably fit a few of these. Yeah, I could fit a few of these. Alright. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Man, the stingrays better pay good for how much space they take up. You know, I enjoy the sound of seagulls. Alright. So, stingray. $57? Yeah, okay. That's worth it. $58. $9 and $9. Sweet. Alright. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Great Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's service. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Alright, so dry dock. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Finding materials will allow you to upgrade my vessel. Got it. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored. So don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Alright, so... Oh, so this is upgrading a space for a light bulb. This is upgrading space for more engines, space for a net, and space for rods. Got it. Here we go. Alright. Let's do some more fishing. I wonder if I can get that shark yet. Alright. We're gonna fit this one here. Alright, I think the shark's this way. Oh, wait. I could catch some of these now. Alright. A gray eel. Alright. Oh, I missed it. Alright. Alright, here's the shark. I doubt I could get a shark. Oh, man, it disappeared. Alright, what is this? Dredge. Alright, I can't get that yet. Oh, no. It'd be nighttime. Is this more dredge stuff? Yeah, that's more dredge. You know, there's a house over there, but it's nighttime. I don't feel like pushing it. Alright, let's go back and sell our fish. Wow, and then there's a sky beam. What's going on with my light? Alright, my light turned off on its own. Alright, here we go. Alright. So, fish for the order. Oh, I have an eel. This is the only thing I have so far. And what was the other thing? Flounder. Gulf flounder. Okay. I found this book. Alright, so he found a book for us. Okay, so for the eel, 60 centimeters and $17. Alright. 57 centimeters. This one is 65. And then what about this cod? 87 centimeters. 18 bucks. Boom. Sweet. Alright. Oh, wait. It's not that. It's a shipwright. Okay. I want to get a better light bulb. Boom. And install. Alright. Since it's nighttime, why don't we test... Let's test this light bulb. Oh, man. Look at that light bulb. It's a way better light bulb than what I had. Alright, so I can turn on and off the light bulb. It is very foggy. Hey, I got a little foghorn. What? That just repeated back to me. Alright, let's test that again. Huh. That totally happened, right? That did repeat back to me, right? Alright, that was super weird. That was very weird. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's just fish. Oh! The heck was that? Alright, I heard it over here when I heard it. Wait. That rock just appeared. That wasn't there before. And that rock went away. Oh, and now it's back. Okay, so I'm hallucinating. Alright, my foghorn repeated back to me. That was super weird. Something slithers into your cargo hold. Ah! My infected. Alright, no. Discard. Okay. Ah, there be sharks. Oh, yeah, let's get a shark. Oh, oceanic. Alright, fine. Alright, there's a light over here. We totally had our foghorn echoed back to us. Alright, steel point. Alright, nothing going on here. Wait, research. Okay, so, hydraulic rod. Man, it got super quiet. An improved engine. So I can do rods and engines. Oceanic. Alright, awesome. So, now I can go back and buy a hydraulic rod so I could catch me a shark. Alright. Oh, is this a flounder? I have no idea. Alright, let's see. Black grouper. Alright. 67 centimeters. Okay. Where do I find a flounder? Alright. So those are materials. Got it. Alright, let's start heading back. Thank God it's daylight again. Oh, that's nice. A murder of crows? So what? Arrow squid lost. The birds. Alright, let's make noise. Alright, we lost another squid. Okay. You know what? I think the foghorn scares them off. Oh man, we got like nothing. Alright, let's do more fishing. Alright, so crows equal bad news. Alright, so we got a mackerel, 17 centimeters. Alright, that is 15. Alright. That one is 14. Alright, that one's 20. Alright, so we had some stuff happen. We had a rock that just came out of nowhere. And then we had an echo from our foghorn. 100%, that was an echo. And then we were attacked by crows. Something crawled onto our ship and infected one of my squid. Alright, blue mackerel, 22 centimeters. Alright, let's sell this stuff, get a hydraulic lift thingy, and catch us a shark. Alright. So, $10 for the blue mackerel. We got an $8 one, a $9 one. The squid is $9. $8 for the mackerel. $10 for the mackerel. All right, the grouper, 36 centimeters, 33 bucks. Sweet. All right, is it the shipwright? Oh, man. Oh, she was saying something. She says something about on the house. She pulls a book from the toolbox. All right, so she had a book. All right, the hydraulic press, $410. What? That's expensive. And then where am I going to put it? Oh, man. All right, so 410. We only have 150. Man. All right, we got to save up more. All right, that was that. Whoops. What about research? So with research... All right. So this one fishing pole could do both coastal and shallow. So that's the next thing. So we just need 2 research things for that. Got it. Let's look at these books. All right, so I just gotta equip one. All right, rods, reels, and rigs. All right, let's do that. So I need to pass time. So let's see. Boom. All right, 1% complete of reading it. All right, so I just need to ride around. Got it. All right, we need to get more fish so we can save up and get a shark. All right, this video, the goal is to get a shark. All right. Hey, this is that flounder. All right, sweet. That's what the guy needed for that order. All right. I can't fit another flounder. All right, let's go back and just sell those really quick because we're close enough. And I can fill that order and hopefully I get some good money for that order. Alright, here we go. Here's a flounder for that order. 55 bucks. Alright. He's got another order. Alright. They want a couple squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And, well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Alright, so... this one was $16 and $18. Okay, so let's get some squid. They're only out at night. No worries for us. We have a light bulb. Alright, let's see if we get anything beeping back at us. So I was here when it happened. Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright, where's the squid? I kind of don't want to go out too far because it's kind of creepy. Looking for some squid. Alright, what's this? Alright, that... oh, man. That looks like some squid. Alright. What? Whoa! That appeared out of nowhere. You know, the townspeople probably think I'm nuts, and they're like, we're just trying to sleep here. Alright, something's happening here. Here we go. Ugh, brood squid. What the heck is happening here? Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. That's pretty interesting. Glad we caught that, and I'm glad that's on board. That's the kind of thing that I don't want on board, because it's gonna lay eggs in me. Okay. Oh! Okay. What is this? A stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hand on the stone, of course. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Dark rocks erupt from the earth, piercing through buildings and trees, through sand and crashing waves, through the basalt pillars of this island. The newborn structures crackle with an unknown energy, crimson lightning arcing between them. The earth shifts once more and the stones lie still. The heck? Oh. Something glows there. Wonder what this glowy thing is. Ah. I don't have the right equipment. Alright. Alright, that's enough. Let's go sell all this. Alright. Good time to drink some tea. Ah. That's how you know it's good. Oh no. Yeah, we're just gonna lay on the horn. That's how you stop some crows. Got it. Oh man, they were about to get me right before I docked. Alright, let's sell some of this stuff. Alright, stuff for the order. Let's see, what do we got? We got... Alright. We got a squid. Now, how horrible would that be if I gave this guy this squid? I wonder if I'd get more money, though. I don't know. I don't want to take a chance. Okay. So that's all I got for the order. Alright, you hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. That's gross. Ah, now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Alright, so what did he give us? The handkerchief. A once beautiful handkerchief. Drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson thread. Ooh. Alright, so squid, $14, $12, and $11. And then we got mackerel, $8, $9, $10. Okay. Alright. A man looking at you through your cabin window, his face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took from the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay. Hey, well, that's pretty cool. Where did he say again? Man, my memory sucks. Blackstone Isle. Alright, let's look at the map. Blackstone Isle. Oh, there. With the X. X marks the spot, so that's south. Got it. Alright, good. We're making friends. Alright, we'll stop here and fish while we make our way to Blackstone Isle. Alright, good. I still don't have a dredge to, like, lift this up. Hey, we completed a book. Alright. So we completed this book. It says rods will reel fish 10% more efficiently. Alright. You know what? Correct engine operation. Let's read that next. Okay. Oh, whoops. Alright. Yeah. Nope. Let's do there. Alright. Ruined mansion. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. I like it when people say import. It carried items of great import. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me those lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What say you? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks and other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Goodbye. Alright, here we go. Undock. Here we go. Now, do I have any space? Alright, I have a little bit of space. Why don't we go to that, like, area that we saw? Where was it? Now I'm kind of lost. Alright, that's the town. Alright. It was over here-ish that we saw something gold. There it is. Down yonder. Oh, a wind. Oh. There we go. Whoa. Alright, we're playing dodging. Alright, we got a bronze belt buckle. Engraved, but almost every detail is entirely worn away. Did he need a belt buckle? Let's look. Key, music box, ring, necklace, watch. No belt buckle. Alright. What are you? Oh, we don't have space for that. Alright, we need to head back into town before we are dead. What was that? I want to see what that is, but I also do not want to see what that is. Alright. Oh! Oh! There it was again. Something was beeping back at us. Wait. That's another ship. I don't want to go out too far, though. Alright, so we're not alone. There's another ship out here. Ships in the night. So that must be the guy that was beeping back at me. Alright, there's another rock. Alright, so we made friends. Kinda. Oh, ominous. Alright, hopefully we have enough to catch a shark. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She's docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she might take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem to be interested. She mentioned she was heading south, perhaps to introduce herself. Alright, let's go to the fisherman first. So, $19 for this cod. 11, 12, and 11. Hey, we have 421. Alright, let's talk to the builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out at sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? Peaceful? It's gotta be a sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while, maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward. It's not so bad here. Yeah. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you back when the job's done. Got it. The lighthouse keeper. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Her eyes... Oh, she eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Great Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you could see an unnatural glow rising from the patch of dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Okay. Do I have any research parts? No, I do not. Okay. Do I have enough for oceanic? Yes, I do. All right. We're installing it here. There we go. And let's put that in storage. All right. Let's catch us a shark. Oh. There we go. That's what we're here for. We're here for sharks. There we are. Bronze whaler. Sweet. Let's get another one. Man, these are gonna be a pain in the butt to get on the ship. Alright, you know what? Let's go sell these. I have no more room for anything. Alright, well that's a little bit anticlimactic. I mean, we got 2 sharks. They called them whalers. I wonder if is that still a shark? Let's see. We have an encyclopedia. A beautifully colored but deadly predator. A bronze whaler. You know what? I'm calling that a shark. I'm not much of a fisherman. But it looks shark-ish, so it's a shark. All right. Let's see. $100 for a shark? Oh yeah. Oh, and then 86. All right. You know what? We got us a shark. Why don't we do one more nighttime experience. There we go. And then we'll call it a day. So this lady said, what did she say? Let's look. Pursuits. Boom. She said something about, oh man, it's not even there. Let's look at the map. All right, right back there. There. So we're going to go around to the back of this island, and she said that we're going to see a weird glowy light, and I wonder if that was the sky beam that we saw. Oh, we also have a friend that's out on the ocean that was beeping back at us. What's this? Aw, man. I can't dredge that. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's little fish down there. Okay. Okay, so it's back here. Oh, wait. Where's my light? There you go. Oh, there's the sky beam. All right. Beeping for my friend. The heck is that? That looks like a terrifying skull of a undersea monster. Alright, what is this? Oh! My friend! I feel like this is ominous. Alright, we are moving. We are moving. We are moving. He is not a friend. Oh, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh! I feel him right behind me. Here we go. We are moving. Oh. Maybe we'll throw him off going this way. Okay, you are not friendly. Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to look behind me, but I don't. Oh, he's right there, huh? What was that about? Alright, you are not my friend. He was trying to hunt me down. Okay, so we found the right spot, but gosh, that guy was coming at me. Okay, so we gotta be careful of that guy. I thought we were making friends here. Wait, is he coming back at us? Hopefully not. Alright, things are trying to bite at me in the water. Alright, perfect. Okay. I think we've made it. Alright, relic discovered. Sweet. Return to the collector. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. That guy was not... He was not friendly. Oh, man, I need to put that other thing back on the ship. The other rod. Alright, let's return to the collector, give him the key, and then call it a day. Man, well, that's disappointing. I thought that guy was going to be our friend. Alright, let's catch us a shark. The heck am I putting that? There we go. Man, that was a little bit terrifying. Alright, here we go. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. What the heck? It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. What the heck did he do to us? My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the south east towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark the location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Alright. The words you read from the book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste, yes. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed on your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Are there powers you wish to know more about? Nope. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Hold on. Haste? Alright. Imbue your engines with otherworldly speed. Beware of overheating. What? Alright, we can go a little bit faster. So we can run away from the ship in the night that we thought was our friend that wasn't really our friend. Alright. Whoosh. Let's go sell the shark and then call it a day. And hopefully we don't blow ourselves up. Oh, whoops. Hull damage. Okay, I was not paying attention. What am I hearing? Oh. Alright, maybe it's just me. Alright. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks toward the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who are you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like. I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Aw. Alright, bud, look at this. I got a shark. $93. Oh, yeah. Alright, and then I damaged my rusty outboard engine. All right. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Well, when do you always say that? That's the first time you've ever said that. Okay, shipwright? Alright, good, so I can repair it here. Boom. It is right as rain. Alright, awesome. You know what, guys? This is a good spot to stop. So we have like an hour of content here. This is like a cozy game. We had some creepy parts starting to happen. We had some echoes of our foghorn. We had some stuff crawling onto our ship and infecting our fish. We've been catching some weird stuff. Rocks just show up out of nowhere. And then we have like a weird mystical guy who read from a book, and now we can have our boat engine have unnatural speed. And then like you have like crows with demonic eyes that'll come and start eating stuff off your ship. So that's fun. And I've only stayed in like this little area. The map is much bigger and there's much more to explore. So like overall, nice cozy game. It's a lot more entertaining than I thought it would be. I am not that big into fishing, but this is a game that I'd keep playing. It is a fun game. So, hopefully this was a good game for you guys to enjoy. Maybe you put it on just to fall asleep better. So, this has been Stinky Fartface. Thank you so much for letting me share this with you. Hope that this is a fun game for the Halloween spirit. So, drop some deuces. I'll see y'all in the next one.